7th or 8th, the 10th one. Wonderful. I've one people, one world. I was at the shrine when you performed the song for the first time, and I took home a lot of things. I personally think you're one of the people in my whole life that has, I call it stage effigy. When you come on stage and you bow to you, that thing trips me every single time. It trips me all the time. And we just spoke to Made a few days ago, and I asked him about that and he explained why you did that. But my question today is, what do you think is Nigeria's problem? Just that in the shortest word, what do you think is Nigeria's problem?
Leadership.
Okay. Leadership in what sense? That the people that have come?
In every aspect, leadership has failed the country.
Okay, so how? Okay. And how do you think we can solve that problem? Like tomorrow?
Through leadership again. Let me give everybody an advice. If Atiku, Obasanjo, Buhari, and all these people go on, if they were sincere and they truly love this country, they will have a meeting for 30 minutes to an hour. And everybody that has embezzled money say, look, we are going to soon die. What can we do to leave an everlasting legacy that, yes, we failed this country, but we tried our best at the last minute to make things right? Buhari will say, I've been treating myself outside this country. Let us repair at least one hospital. You know they can do it in 6 months. In less than 6 months. The foundations for all these hospitals are already there. We have so many general hospitals all over the place. To make one work doesn't cost this country nothing. From all the money these people, they are all millionaires, Dangote, all of them. To repair this country is nothing. And to then start televising all the achievements live, day by day. Nigerians, so we are very sorry for the hardship and misery we have done to you. Me, Buhari, I'm leaving government in a few months. I'm leaving government because I'm too old to run. But in these last 3 months, this is what I'm going to do. There's no need to even jail anybody. Just all that money you have all stolen, just bring it back to Nigeria. Give it back to Nigeria. Unilag, all these schools, all the government schools, make all the government schools be better than the private schools. Do you understand what I'm saying? They can do it. Put computers in all the governments. Let the people of this country belong. Let them feel loved. The people of this country don't feel loved. Let the conductor feel proud again. Let us start to not know Manchester United, Arsenal, Barcelona. Let us go back to my own days. Who did we know? Stationery stores, IICC, Canopilla, Bendel Insurance. This was, and we were going to the stadium to watch them. Who did we know? Shegun Odegbami, Haruna Elerika, Okola, Christian Chukwu. These were our idols as young people. These were people that we worshipped. Who did we worship today? Messi, Ronaldo. I don't think anybody knows. We don't even care about the league. But the people that still go to the league are the masses. The high so-called high-profile people. What do we wear? Manchester United, Arsenal. And we even fight ourselves. We have fights. Because when they fall sick when this team loses. Why are you falling sick when a player is earning £300,000 a week? £300,000 a week. And that night they will take electricity, mosquito will bite you. Then when they beat his team that you are supporting, you will start to be angry with your wife and your family. No, you see, that means we are not thinking right. And why are we not thinking right? Because the propaganda of government has failed these people. So what should the propaganda be? To believe again in our country, to believe again in ourselves. Do you know what will now happen? Every Nigerian outside the shores will now say, what I've learned, I'm bringing it back to contribute. And there are a lot of Nigerians that have made money that will come back and say, wow, you mean if I start this business? Do you know what? That now creates employment. That belief starts again. And when Nigeria starts to evaporate with success and belief, you know what? Republic of Benin follows. Togo follows. Cameroon follows. Then Africa will become the envy of the world. Do you know what will happen? Nigeria can just say, okay, I'm bringing the best train station from Lagos to Cotonou. You get to Cotonou in 15 minutes with this train. Look, to build the terminal and all this, it doesn't cost time, it doesn't cost that amount of money. And you even make your money because when you do it, you see, let me give you another example. My first time, I used to smoke at this time, and we got to England. My first time of getting to Heathrow. And when we are here, we just take our cigarettes and we put it out. Yes. We got to England. The floor was so clean. So I wanted to throw it like, the floor stopped me, like magnet. I just like, do you know what? I held the cigarette. Then you could smoke anywhere. This was in the very early 80s. And I said to look for the ashtray. Then I said, and I put it out. You see, the environment taught me cleanliness. The environment taught me I couldn't misbehave. The environment taught me uprightness. Nothing. You see, to change our mindset here, it's easy. When you just see somebody be eating corn, you just throw it out of the window. Nobody. When you see the road, when you see people walking, and the road is so clean, nobody will tell you. If a Nigerian does that, you say, brother, what did they do you? Go pick. Look, we will train ourselves. But all this comes from leadership. When our ministers start going, you see, we all fly all over Nigeria. Nobody wants to go by road. I went by road a few months ago, and the state is worse than in the 70s when I went with my father by road. I was practically crying in my heart that, the people are so acclimatized to suffering that they know no better. They have even, all of them, goat and chicken, all of them, they are sharing sitting room and bedroom together. This dirty, bad, the roads. And it has been like that since the 70s my father was talking. No difference, worse. And it doesn't cost. If you love your people, it costs nothing. So they don't love this country. They don't love their people. They are all liars. I love my son. I love my children that if they say I want to kill somebody in the family, as a father, I'll put myself first. And that is leadership. I said I would die. If I die today, I'm a confident father that my son, Omori Made, will be successful. He can read, write, anything musically, 4 instruments. At his age of 23, he is 100 times better than I was. As much credit you want to give my father, I will tell you I've trained Made better than my father trained me. And anybody that wants to, they can argue this forever and ever and because of the love of Fela, but let us be practical. I know what I witnessed as a son, and I know what I've done right for my son. Not without blame of my father, but we are trying to be truthful so we can move and progress to another stage. And because of my experience, I know what I must and not do to make him excel. He's doing the breath circulation because why? He already knew this at the age of 12. He was playing the trumpet at 5. He's playing any piece on the piano easily. He's playing the bass. Even the other instruments he's taught himself. I got to school in England, he was playing the bass. I couldn't even believe. Why? Because of love. Love. That the child knew that, not because he doesn't want to wrong his father. His father just gave him love. He knows no other thing. So he will be humble. You cannot meet Made proud. You can't meet Made say that is Anikulapo. No, he cannot talk like that. He sees equality in gender, in everything. You cannot, even when I talk to him and I am trying, I'm not praising him because he's my son. I'm saying it because this is the way I think many of us can be, but we are not allowed to be because of the failure of leadership. I can give you many issues. Even in school, a teacher will be flogging a student. Don't flog my child in school. I don't pay 200,000 for you to flog my child. Don't take your anger from your house on my child. If you see those children, they are like eggs. If we mold them properly, look, we'll be just, this country will be so sweet. This country will be so beautiful. We'll all be walking around with positive inspiration. And that's all I see. I asked Made, I said, don't come back to Nigeria. There's nothing in Nigeria for you. I tried him. I did everything in the book to tell him. He said, but daddy, this is not my training. This is not. I said, I can't. I'm coming back. I said, look, there's nothing, electricity doesn't work. The musicians are not trustworthy. I gave you, he said, he's coming back. He came back. When he started to see what I was talking, I said, that is true, but I'm here. I said, oh, you are here to, okay, sit beside me. We are going to weather the storm together. You see, that is love. That is, he believes. There is nothing, I've tried to shatter his dream. He believes. If we believe, nothing can stop this country. That's what I'm saying. And what has not let this country be like that is leadership. Now, what I've done, many families have done it. Imagine we do it collectively. We'll be invincible. Africa will be the envy of the world. We have human resources, natural resources. There's nothing not here. The beauty on this continent, there's no reason to go to London. The weather, we have it in Jos. We have it in Congo. We have it in Kenya. We have it in South Africa. That winter you want to so go and see. Show me one Disneyland on the continent of Africa. None. If our leaders really loved our children, there should be one Disneyland in Nigeria. One Disneyland, at least in this continent, there should be 4 Disneylands. But they want to take their children. So what is it? Every leader wants to go and show off. Oh, every family is showing off. I'm going to London. I'm going to London with my children. And we use that to oppress the masses. Oh, I'm going to London. I was at the local airport. Half of the people all the people working there have never traveled. Even in the local flights. In the local airport. To fly in Europe or America is the easiest thing. To fly does not cost you $200. Everybody in Europe is traveling to, when they're on holiday, everybody must see Europe. The house help, the hotel cleaner, everybody sees everywhere. It is a shame that our people are not allowed to live. We don't live. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.